What's up YouTube, and welcome back to Too Easy Ukulele, where I show you the easiest possible ways to play your favorite songs. Today we are playing Zombie by the Cranberries, standard tuning of C, so G, C, E, A. For the song we're going to need 4 chords: E minor, C, G, and D. How are we playing these? C, 3rd fret, ring finger, E string, C. G, middle finger, 2nd fret, A string, ring finger, 3rd fret, E string, pointer finger, 2nd fret, C string, G. E minor, 4th fret, ring finger, C string, middle finger, 2nd fret, E string, 1st finger, 2nd fret, A string, E minor. And lastly, D. Everything on the 2nd fret. We're using the top 3 strings, so G, C, and E. Ring finger on E, middle finger on C, pointer finger on G. You can do it this way. Otherwise, if your hands are kind of large like mine, we can move those up and use pinky, ring, and middle. So pinky finger, E, ring finger, C, middle finger, G, D. All right, for this one, it's a very easy setup for this. It is simply going to be E minor, C, G, D, and then back to E minor again. It's the same thing for the whole song, like that. One little trick for transitioning, because we're going to be going from D at the end back to E minor at the beginning. To transition from D to E minor, nice little trick. If we're using the pinky, ring finger, and middle finger for D, if we simply move the pinky finger and the middle finger, and we keep that ring finger on the 2nd fret C string, and we just move it over to 4th fret C string, put down middle finger, pointer finger to make that E pattern. So going from D, again, leaving that ring finger, moving it over to the 4th fret C string, middle finger, pointer finger, and now you have a D, or now you have an E. Nice and easy like that. Transition from G to D, that's going to be a little tougher. That just requires practice. Simply G to D. That's, got no tricks for you on that one, just practice. So, what are we doing for strumming? Very simple, down, 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 up. The 3rd down, we accentuate that a little bit, we play a little bit harder, and then we also do the same thing for the up. So first 2 downs, pretty straightforward, and then that 3rd down and up, play a little bit harder. So down, 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 up, just like that. We do that twice through on each of the chords, and that's the whole thing through the whole song. So twice on E minor, twice on C, twice on G, twice on D, right back to E minor again, right? So here's how it should sound here. Starting on E minor. And then right back to E minor. Just like that. That's the whole thing, the whole song through. Nice and easy. Only other variation, and you guys can do this either way. It sounds good either way. You're going to hear me playing the first 2 strings on the first 2 downs. So the first 2 downs, that down, down, is just going to be the first 2 strings for me. When you accentuate that 3rd down and the up, that's when I play all the strings. So I'll run through that one time just so you guys can hear the difference a little bit. So This first one through is going to be all strings all the time, all 4 strings. So those are all the strings. And this is the way I'm going to be playing. So the first 2, so the G and the C string on the first 2 downs. Right? So again, both ways sound good. That's just the way I'm going to be playing it. If for some reason you guys are playing along and yours sounds a little bit different and you're just playing all of the strings, that's totally fine. That might be why it sounds a little bit different. So as far as the actual verses and chorus layout, like I said, E minor, C, G, D, all the way through. Only slight difference is at the end of the first chorus, we just do 1 instrumental 1 time through, so 1 run through of E minor, C, G, and D between the end of the first chorus and the beginning of the second verse. At the end of the song, so at the end of the last chorus, I just simply do instrumentals 2 times through. So 2 times through of E minor, C, G, D. You guys can do whatever you want. That's just the way I like to do it. So that's really the gist of it. Let's get into the play along, and yeah, let's go and jam out. All right, so we are going to be starting on E minor. I'm just going to do one time through instrumental just to kind of warm up and everything, and then on that second time through, starting on E minor, that's when we start with the singing here. All right, so starting on E minor, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another head hangs lowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. The violence causes silence. We must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. So there you have it. There is the playthrough. Hopefully that was pretty straightforward for you guys. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two from this. If you did, feel free to give it a like and subscribe. Thank you much for the time, and we will catch you guys in the next one.